You've probably seen the finished style on Instagram, but what you don't see is how it actually gets there. This is my hidden perimeter water wave style, also called the invisible crochet braids, and a lot of what I do can't be shown in a 1 minute clip. Here on YouTube, you'll see how it starts and the process and the end result. People see the final look and think that the client came with their natural hair looking as close as possible to the final look. But that's not the case. It takes an eye for detail, precision, and a lot of patience. A style like this takes 3 hours. Not bad at all if you ask me, but I want you to see the interactions, the before, the during. A lot of that never makes it online, and that's why this channel exists. So you can actually see the process and not just the result. What you'll see here, you'll see behind the scenes of every install, not just the pretty shots, the real moments. It's always a beautiful feeling to know that I can help to uplift a client. Most times when clients come to me, they're concerned about, their edges. Probably they are avid wig wearers and realize that the wig is actually tearing out the hair. So they'll come to me to see if they can get, some kind of break from the other styles. But I will always recommend the crochet that we do because we pride ourselves in not doing the cane rows tight. And I am a believer that certain styles are not protective. There's a fine line between a protective style and a hairstyle because a lot of persons think that braids are protective styles, but braids are not protective. It actually is the furthest thing from protecting your hair because remember, especially when your hair is being submerged into hot water, that is shocking every single strand of hair that you have, and it causes heat damage. So, yeah, braids are not protective, but crochet, if done properly, is a great protective style. Oh, by the way, I'm Davine Jonas. I've been doing hair and makeup and beauty for years, and I specialize in styles like the hidden perimeter crochet, the kind that looks natural and seamless. You can wear it up in one, in a bun, and nobody can tell it's not your hair. This channel is my space to show the standards, the details, and the thinking behind every install, every makeup look, and every shoot on set. While I can't say that you learn anything from me while watching the videos because I'm not going to be very descriptive in these videos, and I won't have my team with me every time to get a close up on every single angle because I'm actually working and my assistant will help at times. But I'm telling you, we have crunch time in the salon. So sometimes it's going to be where I'm just going to try and get some shots of the client getting her hair done, but it's not going to be that I am going to be able to get a clean visual every time. So, just putting that out there. But yeah, if you like this kind of video where you're listening to a voiceover or you're listening to music, actually, can you guys tell me in the comments if you'd prefer to hear music or if you'd prefer to hear me yap along the video because like I think I need to know your opinion on that. Or if you'd prefer if I talk in some parts and then let music play in some parts, because some of these videos will be long because yeah, it's a long style. But yeah, this style has been a favorite of mine. I started off with the water wave and the curly textures, and then in 2022, I think it was 2022 or 2021, clients started sending me the vixen hairstyle and that they wanted to do that as well. So I'm like, okay, let's do the vixen. So the vixen is actually the name of a technique, but in the crochet arena, we decided to call the vixen a specific type of hair. And it's just basically a natural looking hair that if you flat iron it, it just looks like your natural hair straightened. A few clients have been asking me for about 3 to 4 years now to start a YouTube channel. And this is me honoring that request. I am just literally doing this for you guys because I want you to know this is work. This is extra work, okay? Uh, but it's gonna be fun. I don't mind showing you guys what I do. Um, it's a beautiful time with my clients all the time. It's just a lovely experience. And my clients will tell you, you come into the chair, I tell them, I don't sell here. I am not selling here. I sell a technique. All right. I am giving you a service with a technique that I know is bulletproof. Now, if you don't like the hair, then there's other options. You can always buy human hair, the crochet human hair, and take it to us to install. You can just bring any hair you want, really. But we're not selling hair. We sell a technique, and that is the hidden perimeter crochet style, where the hair is not, I'm not depending on the fullness of the hair to cover every cane row. I am using almost like a spider web technique to cover the cane rows and still not crowd the head with too much hair. And sometimes, as crochet stylists, some persons will put on a lot of hair to kind of cover all the things going on underneath. Which, yes, that's a technique too. But in Jamaica, our ladies, we don't really like a lot of hair. I like a lot of hair though. Debbie Jonah speaking, I like a lot of hair. But Jamaican women in general don't like a lot of hair. So because of this, I had to basically make sure that I was not trying to overcompensate. So this technique I'm showing you, which you're watching, does not hurt the client in any way. As you can see, we're just laughing, chatting. I mean, we were chatting up a storm. I had to literally, there was no part of this audio that could go live because we were dying. Like, it was crazy. You know what's funny? That was my first time meeting her. She's a first time client. And our energy, the vibe, everything was just perfect. And that's how it is. Because I pray over my space and I pray over my business. And I ask the Lord to, you know, bring the right people, as always, always the right people in my chair. So we had a great time. And because of this, I don't want my clients crying in my chair. I'm an empath, so I can't have them feeling pain or anything like that. So from the cane rows to even the way how I am pushing the needle through, every 10 minutes, my clients can attest to this. Every 10 minutes, I'm asking, are you okay? If it's Jasmine, I tell them to ask, are you feeling pain? Are you okay? Because sometimes I know a lot of clients, they're afraid to say that they're in pain and it's a trauma thing. But we're going to get rid of that because if you're in pain, you're in pain, and that is not good. That's what causes alopecia. The little slight pains that we overlook, that's what causes hair loss in the long run. You just watched the process of getting the hidden perimeter water wave hairstyle installed. But what's coming next? This is just the start. Expect more behind the scenes installed, more real time work, and tips that don't fit in a quick Instagram reel. If you've been watching quietly, now you get to see everything, every detail, every step. For people who like seeing how things are done, not just how they look at the end. If you're into beauty, creativity, and the process, this is for you. And guess what? This is just the beginning. There will be more behind the scenes, more real time work, and more conversations that don't fit on Instagram. Just look at my client's hair. It looks so natural. You can't tell it's not her hair. That's the exact look we were going for, And what I love is the subtle sophistication of the style, carefree and edgy at the same time. All this while protecting your natural hair or relaxed hair. It doesn't have to be natural. This is where you'll really get to see everything. So if you care about the process, not just the final look, subscribe and welcome to my channel. Bye guys.